Hallo, ek is E.T. Welkom by my kanaal waar ons als saam doen. Hier het ons alweer nog 12 Afrikaanse gesegdes. Ek dink dit gaan so aanhou vir nog 'n paar video's. Nommer 1. Gate uitgeniet. This means to enjoy yourself thoroughly. There is no good way to translate this. Gate is the plural for holes, like a hole in the ground. To enjoy the holes out of something. It makes no sense when translated, but it's used very often in Afrikaans to express that you have enjoyed something so much or that you are enjoying something so much. So if you look at the examples, you have ons geniet onsself gate uit, or ek het myself gate uit geniet. Nommer 2. Agter die kap van die byl kom. The word kap means chop or hack, and the word byl means axe. Agter die kap van die byl kom. The meaning of this is when you vow to get down to the bottom of a situation. When you get down to what is really going on, then you use agter die kap van die byl kom. Looking at the example, ek sal agter die kap van die byl kom. That means I will get down to the bottom of the situation. Nommer 3. Hy is meer bek as binnegoed. The word bek refers to the mouth of an animal in Afrikaans, and binnegoed refers to your intestines. Now, the meaning of this saying is a person is all talk and no substance, or it refers to a very shallow individual. Looking at the example, hy is meer bek as binnegoed. So that guy doesn't have a lot of substance. He talks a lot, says a lot, but there really is no depth. Nommer 4. Donkie jare laas. Donkey is the word for a donkey in Afrikaans, and jare is the plural for years. Donkie jare laas. So that means a very long time ago. And the example, ek het hom donkie jare laas gesien, meaning I saw him long time ago. Nommer 5. Kant en klaar wees. This simply means you have finished the task and you are completely done with it. Looking at the example, ek is kant en klaar met die skottelgoed. And that means I am completely done with the dishes. Nommer 6. Iemand deur 'n ring trek. This means somebody is very well put together. Somebody is extremely presentable and so well dressed. Dressed to the nines. And in the example, jy kan hom deur 'n ring trek. That simply means he is so neat, tidy, impeccably dressed. Nommer 7. Met die verkeerde voet uit die bed geklim. Literally translated, that means to get out of bed with the wrong foot. In English, there is a saying, this person woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So that would be more or less the same thing as met die verkeerde voet uit die bed geklim. And that is used when somebody wakes up in a bad mood and starts the day off in a bad mood. So when you look at the example, het hy nou weer met die verkeerde voet uit die bed geklim? And that is asking, did he just get up on the wrong side of the bed again this morning? Did he wake up in a bad mood again? Nommer 8. Die spyker op die kop slaan. To hit the nail on the head. And this means to be absolutely correct in your observation or your understanding of a situation. And when you're in conversation with somebody and they say something that is very accurate, you'll say, jy slaan die spyker op die kop. You are totally correct. Nommer 9. Kort van draad. Now, kort is the word for short, and draad is the word for wire. So, to be short of wire, that's the direct, literal translation. Kort van draad. This is something you say when somebody is very short-tempered, when somebody gets angry really quickly. And the example, wees versigtig. Hy is kort van draad, meaning be careful, he gets angry quickly. Nommer 10, jou oë is groter as jou maag. Oë is the Afrikaans word for eyes, and maag is the word for stomach. This simply means your eyes are bigger than your stomach, literally translated. It means you ate more than you have space for, but you saw the food, and the food looked so good, and you couldn't stop eating, and you just wanted to try everything, but by the end of all of that, then you're like, my oë was nou groter as my maag gewees, which means it looks so nice, I ate too much, and usually then you're sorry about it because you don't feel all that well. Nommer 11, die kat aan die stert beet hê. So kat is the Afrikaans word for cat, and stert is the Afrikaans word for tail. So literally translated, it would mean to hold or have the cat by the tail. The meaning of this is when you get something completely wrong, when you maybe are retelling a story or an event, but you've got all the facts wrong and you are telling it like it is the absolute truth, but you are just missing the mark so completely. And then look at the example, vriendin, jy het die kat aan die stert beet. Now this would be, my friend, you have this all wrong. You are saying things that's not the facts. Nommer 12, deur die blare wees. Blare is the plural for a leaf, so leaves in Afrikaans. So directly, literally directly translated, it would be something like to be through the leaves. You cannot use it that way in English. But it just means that you're not fully present or you're not fully awake, especially when you wake up in the morning and you just aren't all there yet. And you feel sort of sleepy, but also sort of awake. And that's deur die blare wees. That's me every single day. Ek's altyd deur die blare is the example down there at the bottom. Thank you so much for joining me. This then was the third installment of idioms, sayings, etc. in Afrikaans. There will be quite a few more because this is not even nearly scratching the surface. It's just so many sayings in Afrikaans, and every time I think, oh wow, okay, I've really done a good job. I've included a lot. Can't possibly be that much more. Then there is that much more. And I'm including the ones that we actually use often or that we use regularly. I'm not even including the ones that we learn but then never use or almost never use, because that's a whole nother mountain. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.